Healthcare is a unique asset class. Not only does it offer defensive characteristics born of structural demand growth through demographics and middle-class rising wealth, but it also offers exceptional growth opportunities through the creation of entirely new markets. Healthcare services is a segment in which you're seeing innovative new business models with a view to reducing costs while improving patient outcomes. Some of these include home health or addiction centers, but perhaps most importantly, value-based care, which seeks to move from a fee-based model associated with driving increased procedures and drug prescription towards a value-based model focused more on outcomes. Within medical technology, new products such as pulsed field ablation and intravascular lithotripsy are treating cardiovascular issues with hugely improved outcomes for clients. But perhaps most excitingly is, of course, drug innovation. This is where you see that creation of entirely new product categories. In particular, this is evident in the moment in the space of obesity, but also we see amazing innovation taking place in oncology with antibody drug or antibody radio conjugates, for example. Again, delivering massively improved outcomes for clients with reduced side effects. There is a perception that healthcare underperforms during election years. This is false. In fact, since the inception of our strategy in 1992, on average, healthcare has outperformed broader markets by a greater degree during election years. Now, this actually has nothing to do with US elections. There are much bigger market events. In particular, the election years of 2000 saw the dot-com bubble burst, and we also saw in 2008, another election year, the global financial crisis. Key takeaway is there are more important things to worry about than US elections, and healthcare can protect on the downside during extreme market events. Now, of course, healthcare is sensitive during election periods because of the risk of policy changes. But in recent years, we've already seen policy introduced to address key sensitive areas. So first of all, the issue of access. This was largely addressed by Obamacare, which improved access to healthcare for millions of Americans. The second issue is drug pricing. Here, the Inflation Reduction Act under Joe Biden has addressed to a large extent that as a politically sensitive issue. The key takeaway is that we expect in this particular election cycle, and thus far this has been the case, relatively less policy risk versus other elections. We believe healthcare is on sale after lagging the broader market in recent years. This in particular applies to small and mid-cap biopharma stocks, which saw a crash of around 64% over the course of 2021 and 2022. In addition, large-cap biopharma are facing an unprecedented degree of patent expiries, around $200 billion of revenue going off patent. Now, these large cap stocks also have very strong balance sheets. And so if you add these together, small cap stocks that have become very cheap because of the market crash, large cap biopharma companies desperate for new innovation, and with very strong balance sheets, this adds up to a backdrop that we think has the potential for a very strong M&A boom. Amid a broader market environment characterized by interest rate cuts and earnings strength beyond simply tech that we saw last year, but earnings strength broadening across sectors, we think now is a very exciting time to be looking at healthcare investing.